Hello, hello. Thank you for wanting to learn more about our career training programs. My name is Dr. Good, and I'm going to give you a very brief overview of our program so that you can learn more about the courses that we offer and see if we're a good fit for you. Our training model covers 8-week programming. So usually most of our students finish out within 8 to 10 weeks. Our courses are offered online and in person. We have AM and PM classes. The thing about our courses, even if you're learning online, the instructors are live with you. So there's not really pre-recorded sessions unless your instructor just wants you to review something that they provided. We will also talk about WIOA funding. I'll talk about that at the end because you would have to go through your one-stop partner to be able to be eligible for training grants. So hold tight and I'll explain more about that. And then the CASA test 2 is something that you should not be worried about. It is a test that is given to most of our students who are about to enroll, and the one-stops just want to see your math, your reading, and your writing skills. All of our courses are industry recognized national certifications, which means that wherever you go, your certification goes with you. One thing about our training is that we provide job coaching as well, life coaching, and weekly check-ins. So it's really a recipe for you just to be successful. So you'll be given a life coach that will work alongside you and a job coach as well. So just be prepared for those levels of check-ins and support that's necessary. In terms of employer, New Jersey, we work with different employers throughout the state. And when the employers are saying we really need to hire more of these people, that's when they reach out to us. And we ensure that your training is aligned to the work that you'll be doing once you are employed. Again, the resume prep is key. The interviewing skills and the job placement support are all necessary for you to be successful. And then for those of you who are learning online, we do have laptop assistance so that if you needed some support so that you could be ready for classes, we do offer that. We have bonuses along the trajectory of you learning. So there will be an employment bonus after 30 days of employment. We also have bonuses when you are finished the course and you get certified, because we think that is something that should be celebrated. So ask about those bonuses if they are of interest to you. We have a 95% certification pass rate, which means that we are expecting all students who are committed to learning, to starting the program, to getting certified, and then getting placed on a job, that they join us, because we have the supports that's needed, but we need the students who are also interested in getting to the next level. And that's what we're here for. I have to reiterate that there are no out-of-pocket costs. As I stated, we'll talk about the WIOA funding that may be available for you if you're eligible, but there's no out-of-pocket cost for students once you're enrolled or for enrollment period. So the first course that we have is the clinical medical assistant. So this basically gives you an opportunity to work with patients in real clinical settings. You will learn how to take vitals and look at medical histories, as well as everything that you'll have to do in terms of preparation for the exam rooms. And if you look at it, you're basically working alongside the physicians. You're helping them before, during, and after the exams. When you are finished the course, you are fully prepared to take the CCMA course, and the exam fee is included. As I stated, there's no additional fees that will be required of you. And then you're job ready at that point. So that means that your resume, your interview prep, all the career support that's needed will be given to you. And that's standard for all of our courses. So again, these folks are a blend between the admin work and the clinical hands-on work. So answering phones, doing transcriptions, computer workflows, any type of infection control, like you're just getting the room set up. Any type of communication with the patients, you are the front face of the office. So that's the medical administrative assistant. And then we have our patient care technician or assistant. And this is for people who really want to work alongside nurses in hospitals or clinics. They may also work within the patient's homes with daily care. They may run EKGs. They may work alongside of them, giving them the bedside support that's needed. So these individuals are also very critical to the medical field. So you would have to say to yourself, which one do I think I see myself more so in if you're debating between any of these courses? And then we have, last but not least, our certified pharmacy technician. So this gives you an opportunity to work in a pharmacy. You would be working either in retail or in hospitals or in long-term care. It gives you the opportunity to work alongside the pharmacist, and you would be helping patients as they come in, get their meds or ask questions. And it just gives you an opportunity to engage in that way as well. So again, these certifications are all recognized nationwide. So if you see yourself in a pharmacy tech role, then that may be the one for you. So really briefly, this matrix here gives a breakdown for our different courses. As you can see, the clinical medical assistant here, the primary focus is the clinical support. That's who you work with, the patients as well as the physicians. You would be doing vitals, patient prep, assisting with exams. And then clinics is really where you work, private practices or urgent care. And this is the certification that you earn there. Again, the medical administrative assistant is the admin support. So that's the front desk, that's the scheduling, insurance, billing, any of those things. These folks are often found in medical offices as well as hospitals. And that the certification for that is the CMAA. Then you have the patient care assistant. These are patient care as well as clinical tasks. You work with the patients, the nurses, and the healthcare staff. These are different roles that you all may do with bedside care, phlebotomy, vitals. You're getting exposed to all of this work because you will be working alongside the people who do this. And typically this is in hospitals, in nursing homes, and clinics, and sometimes within a patient's home. And this is the certification, the CPCT-A. So that's the patient care tech / assistant. And last but not least, we have the pharmacy tech. So medical processing, you're working with the pharmacists, their staff, and the patients. You're filling prescriptions, you're taking inventory, you're doing customer service. You may work in any place such as a retail or hospital pharmacy, as well as long-term pharmacy, long-term care. And then this is the credential. So all of our credentials are nationally certified. All of our credentials are industry recognized. The duration, again, is 8 weeks. Usually our students finish within the 8-week period. And then we have the 160 hours roughly. And I just want to move this out of the way so you can see. We have life coaching, case management, job coaching, employer partnerships, employment bonuses, as well as online and in-person options. So there's a lot to choose from when you're thinking about enrolling with us. So if you are interested in enrolling in one of our courses, these are the steps you must take. So the first step is you're going to prepare for your visit. So you're going to set a date. You're going to choose a day that you're going to visit the one-stop office. I do advise you to go early, all right? Because if you go during lunchtime, they may be short-staffed. So I would advise you to go early in the day to start the process, and make sure that you dedicate a part of your day to start it. When you are going down to One Stop, you may want to begin gathering the copies that you'll need. So they're going to want to see your proof of address, your social security card, an ID, a high school diploma or a college degree, or a high school equivalency. And then they may also want to ask you to see your birth certificate. If you don't have all of them, it's okay. Just go down to the One Stop and start the process. All right. Again, we advise that you arrive around 10 a.m. That's a good time where you can ask questions and get the help that you need. You want to say explicitly what you're interested in. So I'm interested in taking courses to become a whichever one you chose. You let them know that you're currently working. If you are currently working or if you need stable employment, you have to let them know all of that. You also have to let them know that you've researched and found our school, which is Good Education Group, and we're listed on the eligible training provider list, which is the ETPL. And then you want to ask them about the enrollment steps. So every One Stop office has different steps. Some of them may ask you to attend an orientation. Some of them may ask you to just fill out an application and they will be in contact with you. Some of them may have a counselor who's there who will talk to you immediately. If you do have a counselor, you want to make sure that you take down their name and the email and so forth. Some of them may ask you to take a CASAS test first. Mention that you have gathered all of your documents too, so they know that you are serious about enrolling. Step 6 is you're going to talk to them about the WIOA grant. So you inquire about it. I was told that the WIOA grant can help cover my tuition. Ask them what's needed to apply for this grant. Ask them whether or not the grant funding is available. Just have a conversation about that with them. And always be prepared to fill out any applications or any documents that they may ask you to do. All right. Each One Stop is different. So you want to make sure that you stay in contact with One Stop so that you can know what where you are in the progress of things. You also want to answer their calls and emails. They have very high caseloads. So if you are reaching out to someone and they're trying to connect with you and you don't respond, they're moving on to the next person. All right. So you want to make sure that you keep contact with them. And we also want you to let us know too. Let us know how we can help. Let us know how we can support you. And if you're down at the office and you have questions, let us know. You can always text us or call us. Our information is down here on the bottom, the 908-367-3939. You could call extension 2, or you can text us as well. The One Stop offices may ask you to think about other schools. So you may have to reach out to other schools as well to determine which one is best for you. And we always encourage you to do that because we want to make sure you're making the best decision. All right. Thank you again for your interest. Again, if you have any questions, this is our number. Drop us a line if you want to email us, or you can text us at any time and we'll be happy to assist you. Thank you. Take care and be well.